Thank you. Let's bring in Independent Women's Forum Senior Fellow, District Media Group President Beverly Hallberg, along with former National Republican Congressional Committee Communications Director. It's a lot of C's, Matt Gorman, but there you go. Matt Gorman joins us as well. Thank you both for coming on. Here's the late night comedians, the ones that are all behind Gutfeld in the ratings. Here they are talking about Biden's age. Watch.
There's no equivalency between a competent 81-year-old who occasionally shows signs of age and a demented 77-year-old criminal who says dead people rigged the election and thinks electric boat batteries will lead to shark attacks.
When Biden behaves like a mummy, it's because he's too old and feeble. But when he's sharp, it's because he's on drugs.
Biden's ahead. Let's just freeze him while his numbers are good and keep him that way till November. What would that look like?
It looks like, Matt Gorman, everybody got the memo that, okay, now we're going to hit Trump on his age. Okay, everybody on the same page. We're going to hit Trump this week on his age.
Here we go. Get the talking points out. I mean, look, late night has gone from Johnny Carson and Jay Leno to just late night group therapy for liberals. It's not even funny anymore. And number two, you're right. And this is a tell, though. It tells how much they're scared of age and they realize it's a liability for Joe Biden, because we all have eyes. We all have ears. We all know what he was like in 2012. And he was really with it. I was there on the Romney campaign myself. I saw it. He's lost a few steps. And so they try and throw Trump in to muddy the attack. And it's not the same.
It's not the same. I want to put this poll up because this is better job at preserving democracy. Pennsylvania, you see it's deadlock right there. Georgia, you actually have Trump leading on a better job at preserving democracy. David Axelrod said this about Democrats constantly warning that Republicans are a threat to democracy. Watch.
If you are talking about democracy over the dinner table, it's probably because you don't have to worry about the cost of the food on your dinner table. And I think that these campaigns are fought out on issues that are very close to the ground and close to people's lives. And I would think the messaging should address that.
Yeah, but Beverly Hallberg, the problem is if you're the Biden campaign, you can't really talk about inflation, can't really talk about the border, so democracy it is.
They're focusing on democracy. They're also focusing now apparently on Trump's age, saying that President Biden just occasionally struggles with his speech or with his walking, like he did in Italy today when there was a demonstration with the G7 summit. He walked away. The Italian prime minister had to usher him back into the crowd. We see this very much. And also they're focusing on this term, this convicted felon term. They're hoping that that resonates as well. But as you said, Trace, they're focusing on everything but the Biden economy. And actually his record as president, it shows how scared they really are.
Yeah, here's Ana Navarro on CNN. Kevin played a bit of this. We're going to play it a little longer, calling Biden the most religious president of her time.
It's crazy for him to say that Democrats are against their religion at a time when we are led by Joe Biden, who in my lifetime is the most religious president I can recall. He's not a Christian conservative. He's an Irish Catholic, church-going, practicing Catholic.
This, by the way, Matt, was in response to Trump saying that Democrats are against religion.
Yeah, look no further than their reaction to when Samuel Alito, the Supreme Court justice, talked about wanting to return to godliness in this country. Something that, you know, if you talk about it with liberals, they lose their minds. They think it's some evil thing when really that's the tenet of any Christian faith. Look, the left in many ways lives in a bubble and they don't understand religion. And so they're scared of it and then they weaponize it.
Yeah. Beverly Hallberg, I've got 30 seconds. Wrap us up.
Yeah, well, I also think Ana Navarro is looking at maybe mass attendance by Joe Biden and not whether or not he actually lives out the tenets of his faith. Most people who are faithful believers believe that you should follow your faith. And I think when it comes to Christian evangelicals, they're focusing on the ideas of religious liberty, not necessarily that saying that Donald Trump is a Christian, but that he supports the Christian faith.
Yeah, that's why a lot of evangelicals are following him. Beverly Hallberg, Matt Gorman, thank you both. We appreciate it. Meantime, the